The idea of a relationship between monotheism and music might seem surprising. How does music connect with the belief in one indivisible God as proclaimed by Judaism, Christianity, and Islam? What can music say about the personal, loving, communicative God of Scripture, or the omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, transcendent God of the philosophers? And can music help bring these concepts of God together? In Music and Monotheism, I try to answer these questions by taking divine creation as a starting point, that the God of monotheism must, by definition, be the creator of everything that exists. But what has that got to do with music? If we listen to some instrumental music, whether a piano piece, a sitar piece, or something played on a Javanese gamelan, we might say that the music speaks to us. But if there are no words, we'll likely struggle to describe what is being said. We can't say what it means, but we still find it meaningful. This is because music communicates in a way that defies linguistic description. In music departments, we have a joke that writing about music is like dancing about architecture. In the same way, if there is no God but God, creator of the universe and everything within it, God must be beyond time and space, beyond all physicality. The language that we use to describe things within creation then cannot accurately describe a God who transcends it. This is why language about God is often metaphorical. In theology departments, the joke is that writing about God is like dancing about architecture, and it's within this shared joke that the connection between music and theology lies. Music reminds us that there are areas of life which go beyond what words can capture, something we need to remember when thinking about the divine. Another question the book asks is, what makes sacred music sacred? Is it the notes used, the instruments played, or the words being sung? What if there are no words? Can the music still be described as sacred? Does it depend upon who is performing it? Is it only sacred if it's heard within a holy building? Another problem is that the range of music used within different religious cultures is vast, and this variety makes it even more difficult to identify specific musical features which make music sacred rather than secular. In the book, I argue that this is a question that needs to be addressed from a theological angle rather than a musical one, and that this is how common ground might be found between faith traditions while upholding musical diversity. Music and monotheism is therefore a discussion of the relationship between theology and aesthetics, and ultimately argues that humanity's shared capacity for delight in what we find beautiful might create possibilities for interreligious dialogue.